Hi guys, this is Abi from Gokche Design. Once you have your image opened up, the first thing I want you to do is to duplicate your background layer. Next, click on the plus button to create a brand new layer and then change the blend mode to color dodge. Now click on FX and choose blending options. Uncheck transparency shapes layer checkbox, which is telling Photoshop to not use transparency as a boundary. Now click on the brush tool and make sure your flow is set to 6%. Use a soft edge brush to paint over the blade. Keep painting slowly until you get the desired glow effect. You can also play around with different brush sizes to add a more dramatic glow to part of the blade. I'm also going to rename this layer to Blades Glow. Now let's create another layer and rename it to Highlights. This time I'm going to keep the blending mode as normal and use a little bit of a larger brush size to add highlights on top of my glow. You can also play around with the fill and opacity to control the intensity of the highlights. Next, copy the highlights layer and rename the layer to Sparks. I'm also going to change the blending mode to Dissolve. I'm going to lower the flow to around 1% and opacity to around 30%. Next, select Highlights and Sparks and use Command or Control G to add them to a group. From the Adjustments tab, choose Hue/Saturation and turn on the clipping mask. This will restrict our changes to just our group layer. Here, I'm going to play around with the hue, saturation, and lightness sliders to add a little bit of a color to my highlights and sparks layer. Next, I'm going to click on the New Adjustment Layer button and select Color Lookup. From the Lookup table dropdown, I'm going to select Late Sunset Effect. To add some final touches to our image, I'm going to go back to the Blades Glow layer and add some additional glow to model's face, his shirt, and top of the bottle. This will make our glow effect look more realistic. Finally, let's look at the before and after. Looks good to me. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Until next time.